Bro, this was on some bull. So time. I was about to FaceTime you ask me like, look what the fuck this is. Literally
I
trying to
don't
get this
know.
motherfucker for like 20 minutes.
I don't know why it wasn't working.
All the links kept saying some bullshit. Like it kept saying can't get in right now or whatever, and it wouldn't.
Mm.
It wasn't like load in or nothing. And now when I was clicking the thing, it just kept asking me for my Microsoft email, and all it's gonna do is that's connected to my General Mills shit. I don't know why it says that.
Damn.
I don't know why it was
Damn.
asking me for that shit. I was like, what the fuck is this for?
Dang. Bruh,
What?
I
What
can't
happened?
believe Juju and Angel Reese lost yesterday.
I know. I'm sad.
I thought the way the first half was did you end up staying up or no?
I fell asleep. And you know,
Oh.
I ain't got ESPN. I didn't know it was gonna be on there. I was salty.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that was the only thing I don't have, bro. I was like, if it's on ABC, because you know, if you got HBO Max, you can watch it on TNT. You can watch it. If it's
Oh,
on
for real?
TNT, yeah, if it's on TNT, you
Um,
can watch it. So I can watch it on HBO Max because I was watching some of the games on there.
yeah.
But I was like, it's just on ESPN. The one shit thing I ain't got.
I thought you had ESPN Plus though. Doesn't that have it?
No,
Oh.
they don't have it. You can't watch nothing on there except you can watch old stuff on there
Oh, okay.
or stuff
Oh,
that happened already. Like
damn.
I could watch like First Take on there, like
Oh,
visual.
like okay. I got you. If it's already aired on live TV,
Yeah.
then you can watch it. No.
or like
Gotcha.
some or like somebody else's shit on ESPN, but I can't watch nothing live. No, that's why I don't
Mm.
have that shit no more.
So I was watching that shit on my phone because I had to take Mason to basketball practice and it's out way out in Waukesha. So it don't make no sense for me to go drop him off, then come all the way back and just have to come back like in an hour. So I was watching that shit because I had the Spectrum app. So I was just watching that shit on my phone. But I thought LSU was gonna dominate.
Everybody did.
Um,
Everybody said they're gonna win.
well, plus they was killing it the whole first half. Anytime Angel Reese was in, they were winning. And then she got hurt or whatever, so she got out for a little bit, and then
Almost a
Iowa
little
made their
bit.
comeback, but then Angel Reese came back in, and they LSU started winning again. I'm like, bro, they gonna win this game. Second
So
half came, and I don't even know. It's
that old
crazy.
girl took over.
Yeah, yeah. Kaylin Clark 6 threes, and yeah, she was just killing. But they were. I feel like LSU wasn't getting Angel Reese the ball either, though, in the second half. Like there was a few times where she didn't touch the ball at all.
Oh, for real. But it's
Yeah.
not like an Angel Reese team.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So,
It's literally like a team. That's
right,
why
right,
everybody thought they would win because they're a better team than the
right.
one.
A complete.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's crazy. Um, and then yeah, then I didn't watch the Connecticut USC game, but I woke up this morning and checked it, and I saw that they lost or USC lost.
Yeah.
So I didn't see that one, but um,
I was
I
gonna
had
be
wanted
great
to.
against Caitlin.
I had wanted to see. I wanted to see Juju and Caitlin go at it, but
See if Caitlin was gonna guard her.
yeah,
She wasn't
it's
gonna.
still gonna be. I think it's still gonna be a good game.
I don't care what y'all talking about. She wasn't gonna guard her. Everybody
Yeah,
talking about that. She wasn't. I don't think she was gonna guard her unless they put the switch on her, which they
yeah,
obviously they could, but I don't see it happening.
right, right. Yeah, I think they. I mean, yeah, who knows? But we'll see if she guards old girl though. Although she's not really as offensive,
Well,
like
Paige,
offensively, yeah, as I
Paige
thought
was.
she
She was
was.
cold before all the
Oh,
damn
was she?
knee surgeries. Hell yeah, she was, bro. They
Oh,
used to compare the two of them. Their freshman year,
oh, for
but
real.
she tore her ACL twice.
Mm,
That's why everybody been quiet about her these last few years. She
yeah.
messed her knees up. But
I was. I s-
that first year she was better than her. Paige won. I think she won Player of the Year that year
for
over her.
real.
Yeah, over
Dang.
Caitlin. For the only year she was healthy, she did outdo her
Damn.
technically.
That's crazy. Yeah, I caught the beginning of that USC game, And I was wondering, she got like Paige got what's it called on both her knees.
Yeah. I told yeah, she told
looking like Stone Cold out there.
Don't be hating. Well, show whoop the Rock's ass every time.
But yeah, no, so I didn't get to see it, so I didn't see how they played, but yeah, so I think because I did a women's bracket, I think I had picked UConn to beat USC though, but
In the
I was
final?
just picking shit. I wasn't really paying attention though, so I don't really know.
Yeah, I wouldn't have picked UConn. I would have picked LSU to win it all.
LSU
Yeah.
or USC, yeah.
No, I would have picked LSU to win it all. So I did the
Oh yeah, no, I think I picked Iowa to win the whole thing.
Did you?
Yep.
Why?
Because like I said, I wasn't really even paying attention. I just was like click, 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 click.
Oh.
So I don't know. We'll see if, but I think it's probably gonna be South Carolina. They so good.
South Carolina.
The girls.
Oh, you think they're gonna win it all?
I think so. Though I've been watching. I caught a few
Who
of
they
their games
playing?
while we was on vacation. They are so good.
Who they playing?
In the Final Four, they're playing NC State.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy. NC State made the Final Four in both men's and women's, though.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy.
There. And the men's really sucked.
It should have been Duke.
No, it shouldn't have. That's why they got waxed.
Yeah, NC State fucked it up. They were supposed to lose to Marquette, and then Duke was going to beat Marquette, and then that's how they was going to get in.
Duke is Dookie.
At least they didn't lose in the Sweet 16, though.
Yes, they did.
They lost, and they had one more game than UConn.
Than UConn?
I mean, than North Carolina. I mean,
no, they didn't. They just played a different day.
I don't think so.
No, it was the same round, just different days. You just looking at you trying to look it up. I see you. Let me hurry up and see. He can't be right.
Anyways,
different days. That's all it was. Same round, different days.
I actually got two of
and I was right. That's why you quiet about it.
I got two of the Final Four correct, actually.
That's why you quiet about it. Look, now you're trying to change the subject.
Yep. I don't think. Oh, so speaking of the what's it called? The college or whatever, and how you was talking about the other day, old boy from Purdue going to the Bucks potentially.
Oh yeah.
I saw a different app, because we was talking about it, and I was looking up, just mock drafts or whatever. I saw that one draft, I can't remember. I think it was Yahoo Sports or something. Don't even have him going in the first round.
Yeah, because he shouldn't be.
Which is crazy that, like, this is like I agree. Like you said, I mean, he can't shoot threes. He's like a player who would play good in the NBA back in like the 90s, like where you just feed it down low and let his ass go to work. Yeah, exactly.
Yep, he ain't. Yeah, I was just listening to First Things First, and what's the name said that because somebody had him. I was talking about that where he's 14, and everybody they were all saying that he's a second round draft pick.
Yeah.
Because even Chris Broussard said he can't play in the league today because he can't shoot threes and he can't defend a pick and roll. He's not fast enough.
Yeah.
And he said he's like Rudy Gobert. Remember when Rudy Gobert and them went on Utah, and he got by the Clippers because he can't defend the pick and roll. He's useless.
Yeah. I mean, he can learn to shoot threes. I guess he ain't gonna get faster, I'm sure. But I wonder if they're just doing it because he's, what is he, like 7'6" or something like that?
7'4".
Oh, I mean, other than that, I don't know. Yeah, if you can't shoot, you're not gonna make the NBA. You're not gonna last in the NBA. Not how it is now, anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's what all the scouts are saying about him. He can't shoot threes, and he can't. He's not fast enough.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Right. Yeah, what's the dude who plays in Houston? He's old now, but he still is out there, but he's tall as a bitch.
Who?
God.
You talking about Yao?
No, he's still in the league right now.
Oh, he's playing right now?
Boban Marjanovic. He kind of reminds me of dude. just super big, tall, fat, and slow.
Boban's not fat, I don't think.
Oh, well, he's still large. He remind me of him though. Yes, yep,
Yeah.
Boban, 7'4".
Yeah, he's like,
Same.
yeah, he's tall as a bitch too. Yeah. Yeah, and he
Yeah,
can't play either. They can't play. They trying to
right.
shoot threes.
Yep.
They
Yeah, he
play
kind
what,
of
8 minutes a game and then in and out. Riding the
right.
pine.
I know. I saw that. I was at a Rockets game. Out Bucks and the Rockets, and yeah, dude came in for like I don't know the last 2 minutes because it was a blowout, and that was really it. He didn't play at all.
Yeah, he never played. Even when he was in Dallas, he ain't played.
Yeah, he only averaged 5 minutes a game this year.
They can't play, bro. They're not fast enough.
His career high is only 13 minutes a game. That's
It's
crazy.
probably because somebody was injured too.
I know. I bet. That's funny. It was in Philly, so probably Embiid was injured.
Oh, when he played for the Sixers. Yeah, he been playing.
Yeah,
He played for damn near every team. I think this is like
yeah,
his
he
fourth or
played
fifth team.
for. Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. Speaking of Embiid, he's coming back.
Supposedly tomorrow or today. No, he might be back today.
I think that's good. Like, because I'm thinking just for matchups with the Bucks, right? I think it's good that he comes back now because maybe they'll win a few games and then they won't match up against. Like, I wouldn't want the Bucks to be like, in the 2 seed and then Philly's in the 7 seed or in the 3 seed and 6 seed,
Where are they
and
right now?
then the Philly, I think they're 6.
Oh, well, they don't want to go to the play-in. They remember
Right.
even if they drop down to 7, that doesn't mean they're going to be
Oh,
7.
that's true. You're right. But I was thinking like I don't want the Bucks to be like surprised. If Embiid, like let's say Embiid doesn't come play until playoff time,
Mm-hmm.
and then it can. I feel like it could kind of catch the Bucks off guard to
Have to deal with Embiid.
have to deal with Embiid all of a sudden. So I'm glad he's
That's
coming back early.
Yeah, that's for everybody though. And he
True.
needs to get back now because he got around into shape before he can, go into playoff
Get
mode.
in the play. Yeah. Actually, I'm just looking it up now. They're 8th seed.
Are they?
Yeah. They're behind Miami. Miami 7th. They're 8th.
Mm.
Damn. Do you think if they play to each other, Miami wins, they'd be 7th seed, and then Philly would be playing for 8th seed?
Say it again.
If the Heat and the Sixers play in the play-in, and then the Heat win, they're gonna be 7th seed, right? The winner of that gets a 7th seed automatically.
He and the Sixers. The Sixers, if they're the 6th seed, you don't have to play.
No, they're the 8th seed.
Oh, the Sixers are the 8th seed?
Yeah.
Yeah. No
Yeah,
wonder
they're
he coming
8th
back
right
to
now.
play.
Yeah, they're 8th
They
seed right
don't
now.
drown it.
Yep. I don't think, according to the standings, they're 4.5 games ahead of Chicago, so I don't think they're gonna drop to 9th seed. But yeah, they're 2 games behind Miami in the 8th seed.
Where's
So
Chicago? 9th?
yeah,
Joker's gonna play every year.
I know.
Who's 10th?
Atlanta.
Oh, they're in the playing every year too.
I know. And I think that's it. Brooklyn's 11th, but they're 6 games away.
Yeah, and
And I
it's only
think
like
it's
7 or 8 left,
yeah, I was
right?
gonna say there's not that many games left, so it's probably gonna be they're gonna be eliminated soon too.
Yeah.
But do you think Philly, if they get AC, do you think they can give Boston
All
any
they
kind of
want.
trouble?
No,
Mm.
they don't have the personnel. Of
But you agree the Heat could?
course they can. Everybody knows that he can. That's why everybody keeps saying, like the whole basketball world is saying, everybody wants to avoid Miami,
That's crazy. You think
especially
Miami?
especially Boston. Think
Yeah,
about it, and especially us. Think
I
about
know.
it.
Do you think Miami's playing around like they're like we're cool if we get the 7th seed because they can
They
beat the
don't.
Bucks
They
or the
don't care.
Celtics,
They never care. They always say
right?
that. Jimmy always makes that fucking known. I don't care where
No.
we at, as long as we in the tournament.
Which sucks because usually when people say that, it's like, okay, they're gonna lose in the first round, because they're really not that good. But like them motherfuckers, I don't know how the whole season they trash like
I know.
41-33.
I know, dude. It's
And
fucking
then the playoffs
silly.
come in. It's just
NBA
insane,
Finals. NBA
right?
Finals. And it's like, it doesn't matter who we play. NBA Finals.
I know.
Eastern Conference
And
Finals. We'll be there.
and
One
they'll
way or
go
another,
really
dude.
for real.
Because they've been there, what, the last 4 years? 4 years since 2020. The last
Yeah.
4 years, they've either, the least they've been is the conference finals, right? No, the 1 year the Bucks knocked them off in the first round. We won the title, right?
That's the year we won the title, yeah. But yeah, even so, yeah, from the bubble, they were in the finals, and then first round, and then conference finals, and then finals.
Yep.
Damn. That's crazy though. Like how do they even do it?
So I know one thing. We better knock whoever off in the first round this year.
For real.
What do you think about what Nick Rice says that the top 2 seeds in each conference should get to pick their opponent?
Out of the play-in teams or
Yeah.
out of anybody?
No, out of the playing teams. They should get to pick their opponent.
I mean, it would never happen because that's kind of weird, but it is kind of cool. Like if you don't make the top 6 seeds, if you're in, so they don't have playing games.
Cool. The team,
Like
yeah, they
in
would
in
have playing teams. But
right,
they
right, right, but they don't play the games because the top 2 seeds would just pick them.
Well, so that's the thing. He never makes that. He doesn't make that clear because before, when he initially said it, it was when there was 8. It was the top 8, whatever.
Oh,
But then when the tournament started, he still brings it up, but he doesn't clarify like how you pick, like if you're picking from the top 10, or
right.
if you're just like, if you get to pick the 2 teams that are gonna be in the playoffs. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He
right.
doesn't clarify that. So I would assume for this argument, it's the people that win the tournament, but you still get to pick. So even if, say for instance, like let's say Atlanta and Miami win, right? And they get in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're top 8 or
Yeah.
whatever. But
7
they
and
can
8.
still pick. Well, let's just say somebody's like, oh, let's play Cleveland because they're in a slump.
Oh, I
They've
got you.
lost like 5, 6 games in a row. We're gonna play Cleveland. I don't want to play Miami. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That'd be some interesting shit. One, at first, I could before anything, I could see that shit backfiring. Because could you imagine, let's say you're the Bucks or even the Celtics, and you're supposed to play Miami,
Yeah.
and you're like, no, let's play Cleveland, who's the 3 seed technically, and you're
Yeah.
like, we'll play Cleveland instead of Miami. Like, bro, could you imagine being Cleveland? Like, I'd be pissed off. Like, hell no, what the fuck?
Yeah, that don't mean you can do something about it though. Everybody can't do something about that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do agree with you. That would be extra motivation. But that
Right.
don't mean you can do it. That don't mean you can back it up.
That's
Just 'cause
true.
you got
You're
an
right.
attitude, don't mean you can
Yeah.
do something about it.
That's crazy. Yeah. Um, but it would be interesting. They should, I mean, I don't know. I don't see the NBA being that kind of like they're really what do you call it? Um, I feel like the NBA changes a lot more stuff in the league than like the NFL or baseball.
Yeah.
They're like they'll go against tradition, like
Mm-hmm.
how it's been for 50 years or whatever more. But this would be, I think this would be a little bit too much. But it would be kind of crazy to be like, okay, you got these playing teams, these 4 playing teams, and it's like we're not going to play the games. We're going to actually have, the top 2 seeds pick their opponent, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Miami would definitely be not picked at all. They would not make the playoffs.
Yeah, they definitely would. That's why I don't think they would do it like that. I think they would still have to play in,
Yeah,
and you could pick out of the 8 teams that made it after the play-in who you want to pick. But I agree with you also. Like you said, it could backfire, and they'll be like, "Oh, you think we're a pushover? Okay."
right. Yeah, yeah. Um, I'm starting to think with just with us talking about Miami being in the play-in, they were playing the play-in last year and then this year. Do you think it's bad for the NBA?
What?
Like that teams can just be like, oh, really? I mean, okay, so you got 35 win Atlanta and they're in the play-in,
Mm-hmm.
35 and 40.
Mm-hmm.
They're unless they win out, they're not going to be above 500. do you think it's bad that, the NBA team, like, they can just literally coast to the playoffs? Like,
No, they can't.
I feel like it makes the season mean less. All you got to do is win 35 games, and you're in the
That's in the
chance.
East, not in the West.
True, either, but right, but still, even for that, even the East. Just thinking about the East, like, feel like Miami literally coasting.
Well, technically, so I don't think they got what 42 wins, 41.
41, yeah.
Okay, so they're at the half point. They got half to win, so they have to literally just not win a game for the rest of the season to
Right.
be 500. They would be 500.
Average.
So, I mean, this is my issue with what you're saying. Think about what you're saying also. Like you said, like Miami, they made it to the NBA Finals after that. It's not like they got swept after that. Now, if they got swept after that, you would have a point. But the fact that they were in the tournament and made it all the way to the NBA Finals with probably a similar record last year, right? Because obviously they're playing again, so they had to be in the bottom 10.
Yeah.
So it ain't stopping nothing.
Yeah.
It ain't put out a bad product. And I mean, think about it too. Not only that, but they took out the 1 and the 2 seed last year. They took out Boston and the Bucks.
True.
So it's not like they had some easy path either.
Right.
They avoided everybody. They literally played the 3 hardest teams. Now I think about it, because they played the Knicks too. They played the Knicks, the Bucks, and the Celtics.
Right. Yeah. Who did the Celtics play that second round? Philly, right?
Yeah.
So they wouldn't have played the 3rd seed, but still, I think the Knicks were top 4. But yeah. So
Knicks were 4th. Yeah. No, they were 5th, I think, because they took out Cleveland.
Oh yeah, they took out Cleveland, but yeah. Okay. Probably, but I don't know. It just seems weird that you can just, for people who, people, and I say people like, maybe some of those, people on ESPN, or definitely people on Twitter, talking about the NBA regular season doesn't mean anything.
It does now, though. That's the whole purpose of the tournament, for everything.
But you got 10 out of 16 team, 15. And you can make the playoffs. Like,
no, you can't. All 10 can't. Only 8 can.
Well, right, but you got a chance.
Playing tournament stats just go up in the air. No one knows where those go.
True. I don't know. I just think if the Bucks, I don't know. You're just gonna get. I feel like you're just gonna get half-ass teams. Like Miami, they could probably win 59 games.
So I'm trying to think, who's the other team that made it last year? Do you remember?
In the tournament, in the play-in?
Yeah.
Was it Atlanta?
I don't remember if they made it.
I think it was. I think it
was.
was.
They were in the tournament, but I don't think they won. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they got in the playoffs.
I thought they beat Miami, because I think I feel like I remember Trae Young. Yeah.
Miami had 2 games, and they lost to Atlanta, I think.
Yep. And then they beat Chicago or something like that.
Yeah, because I think the Bulls got knocked out.
Because wasn't it Toronto? I think it was Toronto and Chicago first, or some shit like that. I think I remember Trae Young against the Celtics last year, and hoping that somehow he could pull it off.
Yeah, it might have been. But then they win 2 games?
Say what?
Didn't they win 2 games in the series?
Yeah, they did. I think they took him to 6 against
Boston.
Against Boston, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. It wasn't like they got swept.
True.
My point. Yeah. My point is that nobody that's made the play-in, made the playoffs from the play-in, nobody got swept.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So you can't say it was just like, it was, you know what I mean? I mean, I agree with you about the record. Like, the record isn't impressive, but no one getting swept.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, it was, and it was Boston. I mean, it was
Atlanta.
Atlanta was the 8th seed going in. They beat Miami, so they got the 7th seed. And then Miami beat Chicago to get the 8th seed. But yeah, you're right. They did. They ended up they took it to 6 games. Boston won in 6.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. No one's getting swept.
Yeah,
Can be.
Even Minnesota, when they won, they got they took at least they got a game against Denver, and of course Lakers beat Memphis. So
yeah, they were injured.
no, I'm just saying like how you were talking about that they didn't get swept. Like
Yeah,
people,
but I'm
the
saying
playing
no, but
teams.
even still, but all even those teams, like I could say,
Oh
you know what I mean? It could have
yeah,
been extended because both of them, those teams had injuries that year. Like remember,
right.
because dude broke his hand because his dumbass punched his hole in the wall.
Oh yeah,
I think Cat was injured or Rudy Gobert. One of them was injured too last year. Remember,
yeah.
because that's how they lost to the Lakers. Everybody said that they might have been able to beat the Lakers if they
If they,
wouldn't have fucked themselves up.
yeah.
And then remember, Ja got hurt in I
Oh
think
yeah.
Game 5,
Mm-hmm.
and both their big men was down.
Yeah.
They didn't have Steven Adams or the other dude. I forgot
Yeah.
who the other man was. So I'm just saying, it's not like I mean, I realize they won a game, but I'm saying it could have been 6 or 7.
Sure. Right. 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 Yeah. Um. Yeah, that's true. Hmm. I don't know. I think in the West, I think in the West it's fine because you have 10 good teams who are. I mean, the Warriors are 40 and 34, so like I'm cool with it for there. It's just the East is kind of weird that you have like what I say. Atlanta was 5 games under 500. Shit, even the Bulls are under 500. But shit, you got 11 teams in the West who are above 500, and one of them ain't even gonna make it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I get that, but maybe they should do like they say then and just combine and do
All 16 teams.
the
Yeah.
best records. Yeah,
Yeah.
but don't you think it's funny that the people that were knocking the tournament are benefiting from it?
Hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know who? know who?
They could be the 8th seed, so we don't know.
It could be the
And they
AC.
would have made it.
It could be. Who's the AC right now?
Uh the Kings.
Oh yeah, they wouldn't have made it. They'd be whooping them every time they play.
I know, that's
yeah,
true. They would have to be better than them because I think they got the tiebreaker.
yeah, they do because they swept them.
Yeah.
They ain't beat
Dark
them
I can't believe
since
Sabonis has
like
never lost it
yeah, he ain't never lost to him. He like 10-0, I think they said. Even in
against AD.
Indiana, bro. When they said even in Indiana, I was amazed. I was like, bro, he never beat him in Indiana either.
Which is weird. Like, is that going back to because it's just against AD, not the Lakers in general, right?
Yeah, it's just against AD. When
Which
they
is
play
so
against
that's
each other,
even
he ain't
in
never
New
beat him.
Orleans,
Yep.
like when AD was in New Orleans type shit.
Yeah, but I don't know if he
Or
was.
did they not play in the league?
I
He
don't think
might
he
not
played.
have been in the
Yeah,
league.
he might not have been in the league. Then.
Yeah. But still, that's crazy. Undefeated against Anthony
Undefeated.
Davis.
Walking in like, I own you.
Yeah, yeah. That's crazy. Shit, the Suns, bro, the Suns, the Lakers, and the Warriors all in the play-in.
Mm-hmm. They
I
said
can't
this could be
believe
the first time that one of the three of them won't be making there for an extended playoff run.
it. Yep. Yeah, because it would almost guarantee one of them for sure would not be in, right?
Yep. Katie, Brown, and Steph. What are they? 7, 8, 9, and 10, or what?
7, 9, and 10.
Yeah, one of them ain't gonna make it.
Damn. Shit, and we
But they're
gonna
right
get
by the 6 seed, though. Aren't all three of them right by the 6 seed too?
The Suns are they're a game away. But Lakers are like 3 games away, and Golden State's like 5 games away.
Like Golden State ain't catching them. But
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, I hope KD gets in there just for the sake of having KD, Bron, and Steph all in the playoffs. So KD's got to get the 6th seed, and then they get 7 and 8. That would be some crazy shit if one of them didn't make it. Because remember when was it 2 years ago when I think it was the Bucks versus the Suns? It was like the first time that LeBron or Steph weren't in the finals in the last 15 years or something.
yeah, that sounds about right. 15 years?
Yeah, because you had Miami years, then the Cleveland, and the Warriors. They won
That's what,
two.
2010? What is this? Yeah, you're right. No?
No, so it wasn't 4. It was 13 or so,
Yeah, 13
something
years.
like that. Still crazy. um, Damn. When does the play-in start even?
Next on the 16th, I think they said.
Oh yeah, okay. So next week. Oh no, next week won't be the week after.
The week after, yeah.
That's crazy. I can't believe this season. I feel like the season went by super fast.
Yeah, it did. It's gonna be the dog days soon.
Dude, right? Gosh, that's gonna be crazy.
When's the draft?
NFL draft?
Yeah.
April 25th, I think they said.
April 25th.
I think so. It's usually right around my birthday. So it's somewhere, it's always like towards the end of April. But I think it was the 25th, they said.
Oh.
But yeah, so for real, besides that, and then what you got the NBA playoffs, and then we ain't gonna have shit to talk about because I don't know shit about baseball.
Hell no, me neither. I don't even know what that motherfucker look like.
It's only like 2 times that I tune into baseball stuff, and it's at the All-Star game because I want to see the home run derby, and then in the World Series, and even then I don't even be paying attention.
None of that. I don't know what none of that is.
April 14th is the last day of the NBA season. So yeah, less than 2 weeks away.
Then the tournament starts.
Yep.
Man.
It's gonna be some crazy shit.
Hell yeah. Do you pay attention to who your Cowboys are gonna draft?
No.
You don't care? I heard they was bringing Zeke back.
I did hear that. I saw that, but I mean, it's more for. I feel like it's more of like they're doing it for the news story because like why?
You're gonna run it back.
But if you let him go,
He's
he's a year older now. We're gonna draft one. We're gonna draft one.
So I saw an article that said Michael Parsons is a great player when things are going well, but when the Cowboys really need him, he never shows up.
Bro, he can't do it by himself.
Do what? What did he do? What did he do against the Packers?
He was getting.
You know his stats for that game.
I think he was getting triple teamed. That's the thing. But you know what? That's the thing because real quick before you get on your stats.
Is he really LT?
Right. If he can't beat the triple team, like look at Aaron Donald. Like I think he's still got to learn to be able to make impact on the game.
But Aaron Donald beats the triple team. We've seen that.
Literally. Right. That's what I'm saying. He's not even like that. Micah Parsons is not even like that because you put 2 or 3 guys on him, and he can't. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But is it really? But now I'm saying it. Is it him or is it because? Okay, so you triple team Aaron Donald, right?
Mm-hmm.
That should leave somebody people open.
Yeah, exactly.
But we just don't have those dudes to be like, oh, look at Parsons. He takes 3 guys away.
Hear that. Not after all that. My defense is this and my defense is that and blah blah blah. You got the. You told me y'all had the best defense in the NFL.
We did.
Then what happened? Up and down the field.
I don't know.
Is your mic on?
It's because I don't know what they was doing. Took it for granted. We took the Packers for granted. But
do you think they're gonna let that go after this year?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You know what they're doing, right?
What you mean?
They didn't resign him.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
You know they let them play out this year. They're playing out this contract. They're letting all of them.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
So this is my thing about that. So doing that is fine with me. If you're really gonna get rid of Dak or whatever, or like that's really an option for you.
Mm-hmm.
But my question to you and all Cowboys fans is this: if you're gonna get rid of Dak, why would you then pay Micah and CD? Why not just blow the whole thing up? Because if you have, no, just hear me out. If you have a good season this year, you're not going to have a high draft pick to draft a quarterback. So wouldn't you blow the whole thing up so you could get, tradable assets to draft a quarterback? You know what I'm saying? Like you can trade all of them for picks. Everybody's gonna, of course, everybody's gonna give you a number of picks for those players, so they're great players.
Right.
So wouldn't you just start it all over and blow the whole thing up, or and like let's just start from zero and boom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But okay, I agree. Oh, I hear what you're saying. But okay, so, but they didn't pay them yet, did they?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
If you're saying you're not gonna pay Dak and you haven't
Right.
paid
Don't
them
pay the
yet,
others.
yeah,
Yeah.
don't pay them. And then when the season's over, let's just say don't go like you wanted to or whatever.
Yeah. They
Just
won't.
get rid of everybody. Send
Yeah.
them all packing. I mean, Dak obviously can do whatever the hell he wants. I didn't know he had no trade clause. He's a smart man.
Yeah. I know.
But you can send the other two packing wherever you want, and you know what I'm saying, and get compensation for him so you can get a quarterback. But
Yeah.
because everybody's throwing out all these teams that are gonna pay that, because everybody else, I agree that they will pay him. Everybody will. Everybody will
Hmm.
pay him.
Yeah. Speaking of real quick on Dak's contract, yeah, he's got a no trade clause and he's got a no tag clause.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah,
Just
yeah.
crazy.
Smart.
Like, so they gotta get a
Well,
deal.
no, the
There's
no
no
tag
like
clause is because he played on. Didn't he play on the tag? And they
uh-uh.
wouldn't pay him. Remember when they wouldn't pay him? I thought he played on the tag. I thought he did like what Kirk Cousins did.
Oh, I don't know. I just know that they
Oh
can't
yeah, because remember he's a fourth round pick.
yeah, they can't
So I
tag
don't
him or
think.
something he said.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean I would agree with that. But okay, okay, so let's say you play it out or whatever, like you said, they're gonna be, and they were be a somewhat decent team, but not good enough to get a high draft pick. Do you think you can get a good quarterback in the second round?
No, I mean it's a roll of the dice. Obviously, always it's
Hmm,
possible. I mean, you got Dak in the fourth round,
I guess. True.
but I mean, I'm well. So for me, I'm thinking you're like y'all want a guaranteed like Hall of Fame type quarterback. So for
Quarterback.
instance, this somebody was talking, I forgot who it was, but they were like, if they get rid of Dak after this year, they're gonna try to get Shador Sanders to take his place. The Cowboys will, because Dion said he gonna influence where he goes and blah blah blah. So Dion
Yeah.
might make it so the Cowboys can get Shador, and
Yeah.
they can ship Dak out, and Shador will basically slide in there and take his spot. So
Damn.
that was what somebody was suggesting on one of the shows. I think it was on Speak, but
Hmm. Interesting. That would be crazy.
because he's more than likely going to be the top quarterback prospect coming out. He's
But that would
probably
be next year, right?
yep.
But we'd have to, well, I guess we could trade, but we're not going to be like if we go into next season, like you said, with just basically who we got now, you drafted whatever running back or whatnot, some offensive lineman. We're not going to be 4-12, 4-12 to
But
get a
I
top 5 pick.
again, Deion said he's going to influence where he goes because he already said he don't want his son playing in the cold.
Isn't it cold
So
in Colorado?
that's what everybody was saying, bro. They was like, it's cold in Colorado. He said he don't want his son playing in the cold, but they don't, they don't play when it's cold outside.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. Yeah, I guess so.
So
Damn.
he said he don't want. He was like, I don't want my son going to no cold weather city, or whatever.
Damn.
And
That's
I mean,
crazy.
and the Cowboys have a dome, even though it ain't cold in Texas anyway. Or it probably don't
Right.
get as cold, but you know what I'm saying.
Right.
So
Yeah. Huh.
I don't know.
I like that idea.
Bet you do.
I like that idea a lot. Shit, maybe we bring Dion as some kind of coach, and then he
No,
works
he's
his way
not.
up to
He's already
head
said he's not.
coach.
He don't want to. He said he don't want to coach grown men. He already said that.
Uh, huh. So we get him. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. We're not in a good. Well, I feel like the Cowboys are in the same, similar situation, like as the Bucks. Way back in the day. Remember when the Bucks were making like the A seed, and it's like, okay, we're not good enough to, compete for a championship, but we're not horrible enough to get a good draft pick. So we're like stuck in the middle. And like
We want
us,
y'all the 2 seed. No, that's not the same. Y'all are the 2 seed.
not good enough.
Y'all were the 2 seed.
Where we were a fraud 2 seed.
Yeah, y'all were the 2 seed. I don't give
Wait, were we?
Yes. Y'all were the 2 seed. You won the division, and you won 12 games.
Oh yeah, duh, because Philly, obviously, yeah, Philly and us.
Philly, I think, won 11 games. Yeah, they won 11 games, and they were like the 4 or 5 seed.
Yeah, because they were, yeah. Damn, 2 seed.
Y'all were the 2 seed. That's why. Why do you think it was such a colossal failure?
We were.
It wasn't just because you lost to the Packers. It was because you were the fucking 2 seed. Oh my god, dude.
Oh no. I still say it's similar. I don't.
It's not
I don't know.
similar.
We only got the
won
2 seed.
for the last 4 years in a row.
We only got 2 seed. We only got 2 seed because Philly lost some games they shouldn't have. They would have been the 2 seed. We would have been fifth. Who would have played?
Y'all still would have won 12 games. Yeah,
True.
Yeah, y'all would have played Tampa.
Did Tampa beat Philly? Yeah, they did. Yeah, so did. We would have beat Tampa.
But he would have had to go to Detroit.
No, we would have been in San Fran.
No, you would have been in Detroit like Philly was, because you would have took Philly's spot.
No, I'm saying if Philly was the 2 seed and then they win. So Philly, let's say Philly beat Green Bay or whatever, they would have played Detroit because that's the 2 seed and 3 seed. We would have been the 5th seed playing the 1 seed, which is
oh yeah, you're right.
San Fran.
My bad.
And then we could have beat Bucks. We would have beat San Fran right there.
The Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield would have took it to y'all. What's the name? Jordan Love just took it to you. What do you do?
Moving back to the draft.
Couldn't even score a point in the first 3 quarters.
You know what? This right here is why Jerry Jones doesn't sign any players. Because look at us. And it happens on ESPN. And it happens on Fox Sports. They talk about the Cowboys. Even though we don't do shit, it's just always talking about the Cowboys. And Jerry's like, fuck it. We're getting talked about even when we're shit. So,
but he do sign players. He just signs the wrong ones.
God, this is gonna be our year. We can save this little clip right here. This next year is Super Bowl year, and then everybody will want to come to Dallas.
Everybody already wants to come to Dallas.
They what?
They already want to come to Dallas.
Oh, well.
Did you hear Derrick Henry said they never called him?
I seen that. That's just irritating.
I'm sitting right there, right around the corner.
That's irritating.
He was right in Texas, right around the corner. They did not call him.
Like, why? I wonder what they were thinking. That's the kind of shit that I'd be wanting to know. Like,
did y'all stack up? That's why. I think y'all too good. We're too good for Derrick Henry.
That's crazy. Like, why did they think? I mean, did they think that that he would have never signed? Like, it was like yeah, like he would have never signed for the money we were gonna give him, so we don't want to insult him and shit like that.
I don't know, because I mean, to me, it don't hurt to ask for one. The worst they can say is no, and 2, he still signed for less than Saquon, regardless. So Saquon got the most, like everybody said.
Yeah. So, but do you think? Okay, so let's say they only offered him, like, I don't know, what did he get from Baltimore? $8 million?
No, I think it's a little more than that. I think.
So let's say they offered him like 7.
Yeah, I think.
Could have been, because it wasn't too far. But let's just say they offered him $7 million.
Mm-hmm.
He says hell no. But like you said, the worst he can say is no. But is it really though? Because then that shit's gonna leak. And then it's gonna be like, oh, the Cowboys is cheap. They insulted Derrick Henry, and now we're getting talked about because we don't know how to work free agency.
You're saying that, but there's a whole bunch of people saying that the reason the Cowboys aren't spending money is because they got to pay CD and Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
And I think the Cowboys are dumb for not paying CD because Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase haven't got paid yet.
Mm-hmm. And you think if they get paid first,
when they get paid first, he's gonna
CD's,
want more money than them.
Yeah.
Just like Micah Parsons is gonna want more money than Chris Jones just got.
Yeah.
He's gonna want to be paid, be the highest paid defensive player in the league. Just like CD gonna want to be the highest paid wide receiver in the league. So the smart thing to do would have been to pay them before they get paid. Because when they get paid, just think. I think how much Tyreek get?
I was gonna say because the highest paid to be the highest paid receiver now ain't gonna be what it's gonna be.
No, exactly.
When
because Jamar Chase already said he's waiting for Justin Jefferson.
For real?
He made it known. Yep, he already made it known. He said I'm waiting for Justin. Because he gonna get paid more than him. Even if it's that $1.
Right? Damn. Let's see. The highest paid wide receiver is obviously Tyreek Hill, I believe. We knew that. But how much does he get paid?
40.
30 mil.
Yeah, one of them trying to go hit 35, 40.
30 million. Second highest paid is 28, and that's Devontae Adams.
That's a big ass gap. 12 million.
Cooper Kupp's weak ass. I mean, I guess he got paid
the triple crown and the Super Bowl MVP.
And he's been MIA for the last 2 years, it feels like.
Play last year.
He's 26 in his 0.7. He's third. Where is oh, they're probably still on their rookie deals.
Yep. All of them are.
Which means they're not even in the top 25, bruh.
No.
Top 25 receivers.
Unless they were top 5 pick or top 10 pick.
Right, they're not in there, yeah. That's
what
crazy.
Pick was Jamar? Jamar was a high draft pick. Wasn't he like?
I feel like it.
I thought he was like 5th.
Yeah, he was 5th overall.
So yeah.
But the 25th highest player is 13 mil.
13, damn. Yeah, that's a big ass gap too.
Right? From number 1 to 20 to 25 is 30 from 30 million to 13, and it's DeAndre Hopkins.
It's crazy. 13?
He's the 25th highest paid receiver at 13 million. Damn. Yeah, it's gonna be some crazy shit. Shit, even Brandon Cooks got 20 million.
Y'all paid him 20 million?
Yep. It's gonna be super expensive. But I don't know. So would you keep him? Would you pay? But isn't that what they do? Not they, like the team sometimes will do is you have a cheap ass quarterback, a rookie quarterback or someone on a rookie deal anyway. And then you have your top flight wide receiver who you pay all this money. So like maybe that's just the plan.
Oh, like so like you're saying they're gonna let that walk, get Shador, and then that's what it is.
You have you have this cheap quarterback for what 4 years or whatever it is.
Yep.
And 5 years, I guess, if you get the 5 year. Yeah. And then you can pay all your other somebody did that. Wasn't it like Joe Burrow when they went to the Bengals went?
Yep.
And they were talking about him being the cheap quarterback.
Yep.
Maybe it's something like that.
Russell Wilson when he did it too.
Yeah. Right. That's how they were able to keep, the Legion of Boom and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's the plan. Maybe that's what you got to do. Just recycle your quarterback every 5 years.
There was Nick Wright actually suggests that.
For real?
Yeah, he said that every 5 years that you should, if you don't have like Patrick Mahomes, you should recycle your quarterback. Because people are wondering if Brock Purdy, they're gonna do that with Brock Purdy. They're just gonna recycle him.
How many years does he got left? Well, he was what?
I think after this year they're gonna start talking about paying him.
Right, because he's about to be in his 4th year, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Damn. Huh. That's gonna be some interesting shit. And like they'll still have a place because there'll always be some team who'll be like, oh, let's get Brock Purdy. You know, San Fran just let him go. But I don't even know. Well, next week be ready, be prepared because we gotta talk about playoffs. Who we think's gonna make the play-in tournament?
What do you mean? Who's gonna win the tournament?
No, just who's gonna get there. Yep. Because we need some sound clips when you be wrong, just like you were with North Carolina.
Whatever. Your Dookies ain't do nothing. Out the same fucking round, just like I told you. You're over there hoping like, no, they didn't. I saw you tapping flag. Like, oh,
we're gonna look that up. We're gonna have the statistician for the show look that up. And next week we're gonna see if that was accurate. Because I don't think it was, but
you don't want it to be.
So anyways, we'll talk to y'all next week. Peace out.
All right. Later.